Hi, I'm Sharon. This is Rock On Videos, and we are here with an awesome band, Urbansnake. Urbansnake, introduce yourselves, dudes.
I'm Andy from Urbansnake.
Lead guitar. I'm Vinny, I'm a vocalist.
Hemi, drums.
Hey guys, nice to have you here.
Good to be here.
First thing I'd like to know is, first time I ever heard you guys was on the Johnny P show here in Staten Island.
Right.
Which was really cool, and I said, this is an awesome band. And then I went to your website, and I checked out Orphan, and I was like, wow, this is some video, this is really, really cool. So if you'd like to just talk about Orphan and let us know how you taped it and how you went about doing that video.
Well, you know, I mean, one of the good things about the band, about Urbansnake, aside from the fact that most of us have known each other for so long, is that everybody each of us kind of brings something to the band. I mean, not even necessarily musically, just a certain ability or a certain sensibility that helps us navigate this band and move it forward. And so I'm saying all that to really say that I'm not really the best person to begin talking about Orphan, because really, Orphan the video is really Andy's concept, really from beginning to end. So I'm going to defer
Andy,
to you on that.
were you an orphan? Is that how?
No, well, the song isn't really about, you know, an orphan child and everything. It's really metaphorical, you know, for how big government treats the little guy. And I'm at work and everything, and we actually shot the video in the warehouse that I work in. My family owned a printing company. And my father collected flags. So we had all these flags hanging up in the warehouse from all over. And we had just mixed the song Orphan and everything. We knew that it was, you know, one of the strongest songs on the CD. So I said, you know, that's a pretty cool idea. The whole world is an orphan. I got all these flags, and then we do the video here. So I just started playing with the idea in my head, and, you know, I'm just standing there at work, you know, in one spot all day, you know, thinking of anything else. So throughout weeks, really, you know, just thinking about it, saying, yeah, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. And I put it together, I storyboarded it, and then I brought the guys the idea. I said, you know, I came up with a pretty cool idea, you know, for the song Orphan. And I showed them the storyboard, really, and just mapped out the entire video.
Wow.
And
very cool video. Everybody.
he had talked to somebody about shooting a video for us and everything, and we met with him, and I showed him the storyboards, and the guy just jumped right on board with it. Yeah. And
wow.
That was Steve Patalo, who shot the video, and he came down one day to the place and basically went from the storyboard, shot the whole video.
Wow.
And then he went home and he put it together.
Wow. How long did it take you guys to do the whole video?
1 day.
Full day, and then about...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
1 day for the video? Wow.
All the shooting was done in
Wow.
1 day.
Now, how did you guys do the video? Did you like, you know, act out the video and then you know, put the music over it, or did you guys play it live, or how did you guys? How did
We
the
try
video
to
come
act
out?
as little as possible in the video because it just comes off as cheesy. And I think the only thing that we really set up were the shots of my son. It's a little boy in the video,
Yeah,
it's my
it's
son.
really cute too.
And really, we just, you know, I had a couple of different ideas, you know, just to, you know, to drive that helpless point home. And then we dirtied him up, and you know, and made him look sad.
It's a good actor, I'll tell you
Totally,
that.
yes.
It's believable. I'm like,
just,
wow, this kid's
definitely-
We
really
hear that
good.
a lot. We do.
Yeah,
We
he
hear
was,
that a
you
lot.
know, he really got into it. He took to it. He took the direction well, and we pieced together the video. It really, it came together really easily, you know, really, and it just the way it was presented, it comes off as being so much more worked on than it actually actually turned out to be.
Well, and the other question I have for you is, you know, what's the concept of Urbansnake? Everybody wants to know what is the concept of Urbansnake and your music.
Well, you mean the concept of the name Urbansnake?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the name. Well, there are two things. There's two things about that. Urbansnake was a title of like the last song that we wrote in a band that we were in together before we took a hiatus from each other and then came back to do Urbansnake. So it's sort of like picking up where we left off in a way. But even further, you know, Urbansnake is an old, really vintage slang term for a subway train.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very cool. People,
And
you hear that?
yeah, and we always felt, it's not exactly the norm. I mean, you know this, as a rock musician,
Yes.
it's not the norm to be a heavy metal band from an urban area.
Mm-hmm.
When people think of urban music, they don't think of metal or hard rock or rock. They tend to think more, obviously, hip hop and things like that. So we kind of wanted to associate ourselves still with where we're from, with the Bronx and the urban thing, because it does seep into our lyrics and things like that. But we also, wanted a name that didn't sound like it was, that kind of sounded heavy, had just worked for us,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's really the story behind it, that's really it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, what's the next project that you guys are working on? Because I know that you have 2 CDs out, White Knuckle and Urbansnake. And I know that we were talking earlier about the project that Urbansnake is working on.
Right.
17 songs, right?
Well, that's what we're intending to do.
Mhm.
We're hoping that that we can make that happen, by way of a lot of the good things that have happened to us, along the way these last couple of years, like licensing, music to video games and a film and some other things that have come up, because it's putting out a record is I still call it a record because I just feel it's a record, but it's
We all say that.
yeah, it's a costly thing, and we do want to do 17 songs, not just because it's a magic number, but because there's a whole kind of way these songs tie into each other that we'd like to see them all included. And in addition to the fact that with 5 of the songs, we're contemplating, which I can't really talk too much about, not for any reason that's like legal or anything, no, I don't think like that, it's just that we don't really have the idea fleshed out completely, but we might take 5 songs and release them separately in a kind of cool and unorthodox way.
Right, and that would be like free for, I guess, people that like you did on your SOU show.
Exactly.
These guys were on SOU, dude, so
Right.
this is really cool.
Yeah.
And I voted for them, so.
That's right, I learned that.
And that was really cool.
Yeah,
So,
That is very cool.
I just want to know, like, how did you guys get that gig, on SOU?
SOU?
Yeah.
SOU was just kind of,
Vinny works
yeah.
super hard promoting the band and getting our name out there and the web presence that we have. You Google Urbansnake, all kinds of things come up.
Yeah.
And that's just the legwork and constant work that he's doing.
The guy on the station as well.
Yeah, the guy in the station became someone,
Kurt, right?
Kurt liked the stuff, and
Yeah,
and we submitted it, and then, as you know, it was the way they do it is they do a smash or trash or
Yank or crank.
Yank or crank.
Right.
And it's crank, baby,
right,
crank.
yeah. But that's the way they do it. So I mean, it is democratic. It is people who are listening to the station, but it also is a result of their having a mainstream metal show, which is something that isn't always on SOU. A lot of what's on SOU is kind of more underground type stuff, which is awesome that there's a venue for that. But like it didn't really leave a place for us completely until Kurt's show came up. So
Yeah, that was very awesome, and I stayed up very late for that show.
Oh, good.
You guys were all late.
Good. That would give you a reason to stay up late.